Welcome back to the Deep Dive right here on Tech Talk Central. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Sarah.
And today, we are tackling a big one. If you're looking to upgrade your streaming setup, you've probably hit a wall deciding between two heavyweights.
Oh, absolutely. We're doing a quick, thorough comparison of the Amazon Fire TV Cube, the 3rd gen, and the Apple TV 4K, specifically that 128 gig model with Ethernet.
Right. These are the flagships, the command centers for your living room.
Yeah.
So we're going to cut through the noise, look at the core specs, and really figure out which one is worth your money.
Let's do it. And I think, the best place to start is right at the core, the engine, the processor.
The brains of the operation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it tells you so much about what each company thinks is important.
So for Amazon, with the Fire TV Cube, they've packed in this new octa-core processor. It's clocked at 2.0 gigahertz.
And they're saying it's their fastest ever streaming media player. They claim it's twice as powerful as the Fire TV Stick 4K Max.
So it sounds like it's custom built for one job: streaming video and handling commands as fast as possible.
It really is. It's a specialized tool. But Apple is playing a totally different game with the Apple TV 4K. It's powered by the A15 Bionic chip.
The A15 Bionic, hold on, that's the same chip architecture they put in the iPhone 13, right?
Correct. And that's the key. It's this incredibly powerful, super efficient mobile chip. So while octa-core sounds impressive, the A15 gives you just, phenomenal stability and responsiveness.
And I guess longevity, too. Like, that chip is going to handle software updates for years to come.
That's the Apple philosophy. It makes navigating the UI and loading up heavy apps feel instantaneous.
Okay, so a specialized powerhouse versus a proven mobile beast. But when it comes to what you actually see on the screen, the picture quality, they're pretty much on a level playing field.
They are. Both hit that 4K Ultra HD baseline, which you'd expect. More importantly, they both support the big HDR standards.
Dolby Vision.
Both have it. And they both support HDR10 plus seats. So, if you have a high-end TV, you're getting the best possible picture from either one.
Same for audio, I assume. Dolby Atmos.
Yep. Both support Dolby Atmos for that immersive three-dimensional sound. You're covered there.
But the Fire TV Cube does have one little trick up its sleeve, something called super resolution upscaling. What exactly is that?
It's a really interesting bit of tech. Basically, it's Amazon using AI to make non-4K content look better.
So if I'm watching an old TV show or a sports stream that's only in 1080p.
Exactly. The Cube tries to intelligently guess what the missing pixels should look like. It sharpens the image, improves the contrast.
So it's not true 4K, but it makes older stuff look better on your 4K screen.
Precisely. If you watch a lot of older content, that feature alone might be a big deal for you.
Okay, good to know. But let's talk about something that is a huge point of difference between these two: internal storage.
Yeah, this one's not even a contest. It's almost funny. The Apple TV 4K model we're looking at has 128 gigabytes of storage.
128, that's massive for a streaming box.
It is. It's frankly overkill if you're just streaming Netflix. But if you download games from Apple Arcade or just want to be set for years of updates and apps, that is some serious breathing room.
And the Fire TV Cube?
The Cube has 16 gigabytes.
16. 16.
Just 16. That's 8 times less than the Apple TV.
Wow. I mean, with Amazon pushing cloud gaming services like Luna and Xbox Game Pass on this, doesn't that tiny storage kind of limit its potential right out of the gate?
It absolutely does. You can't download big native games. You are forced to rely on cloud gaming, which, needs a perfect internet connection.
So it really shows a difference in philosophy.
Yeah.
Apple gives you the space. Amazon pushes you to the cloud.
That's it, exactly.
All right, let's pivot from what's inside the box to what you can plug into the box.
Oh.
This is where the Fire TV Cube really starts to stand out.
This is its party trick. The Cube isn't just a streaming player, it's a home entertainment hub. And the key is a built-in HDMI input.
An input? Wait, so I can plug another device like my cable box or a PlayStation through the Cube?
Yes. You can run it right through the Cube and then control it with your voice. It's an amazing solution if your TV or soundbar is short on HDMI ports.
That's a genuine game changer. Looking at the back here, it's got the HDMI input and output, a USB-A port, even an IR extender. It's built for a complex setup.
It really is. And importantly, it has a built-in Ethernet port for a wired connection.
Okay, but there's a catch with that port, isn't there?
There is, and it's a strange one. For all its futuristic tech, the Ethernet port is only 10 100 megapiece.
100 megabits. So if I have gigabit internet, I'm actually bottlenecking my connection by plugging it in,
You are. It's a bizarre choice that makes you wonder if you're better off just using Wi-Fi.
which is where the Cube has another big advantage.
A huge one. It's the first streaming media player to feature Wi-Fi 6E.
Wi-Fi 6E. Now, for the listener, what does that actually mean in practice?
It means a cleaner, faster connection. Wi-Fi 6E uses a whole new 6 gigahertz band that most of your other devices aren't using. So less interference, lower latency, smoother 4K streaming. It's a dedicated fast lane for your media.
But you need a Wi-Fi 6E router to even use it, right?
Hmm.
If my router's a few years old, that feature is useless to me?
Exactly. And that's the crucial question. If you have the latest networking gear, the Cube is the obvious choice. If you don't, the Apple TV's stability with its A15 chip might actually give you better performance today.
That perfectly leads into how you control these things.
Yeah.
The whole hands-free versus remote-centric experience.
This is maybe the biggest difference you'll feel every single day. The Fire TV Cube is, it's basically an Echo speaker and a Fire TV smashed together.
It has its own mics, its own speaker. It's always listening.
You can just walk in the room and say, Alexa, play The Boys, and it turns on the TV, switches inputs, and starts the show. You don't even need the remote.
The remote is almost an afterthought.
Almost. The Apple TV 4K, on the other hand, is completely remote-centric. It's silent, it stays out of the way, and all your interaction is through the Siri remote.
So it's a choice between an active listening hub for your room or a silent, powerful servant that only speaks when spoken to.
That's a perfect way to put it.
And that choice flows directly into our last section.
Yeah.
The ecosystem. This is where your other gadgets will probably make the decision for you.
It really is. If you're an iPhone, iPad, Mac user, if you're in that world, the Apple TV 4K is just a no-brainer.
How so? What does that integration actually look like?
Well, it acts as your HomeKit hub, so you can control all your smart lights, locks, and thermostats through the Home app even when you're not at home. And this model supports Thread.
Thread? That sounds technical. Break that down for us.
It just creates a super fast, super reliable network just for your smart home devices. It makes them respond instantly. It's real smart home infrastructure, and the Apple TV is the brain.
Okay, so on the other side, the Fire TV Cube is the heart of the Alexa ecosystem.
Absolutely. It's the ultimate Alexa control center. You can pull up your Ring camera feed picture-in-picture while you're watching a movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Or connect a webcam to the USB port and make video calls right from your TV. It's blurring the line between a streaming box and a giant smart display.
And what about that Alexa Plus feature? The super smart search.
Yeah, this is pretty impressive. Instead of just searching for a title, you can say something like, Alexa, find that movie where the guy talks to a volleyball.
And it knows you mean Castaway.
And it pulls it right up. It understands context, not just keywords. It's great for discovery.
Okay, that's a killer feature.
Yeah.
So let's wrap this all up. Let's give the listener two clear profiles. Who buys which box?
All right. The Apple TV 4K is for the person who is deep in the Apple ecosystem. They value that A15 chip for its sheer speed and stability, and they want that huge 128 gigs of storage for apps, games, and just general future-proofing. It's the smoother, more premium choice for the dedicated Apple fan.
And the Fire TV Cube.
The Fire TV Cube is for the user who wants their streaming box to be the undisputed, hands-free commander of their living room. They need that HDMI input, they want cutting-edge Wi-Fi 6E, and they live and breathe the Alexa smart home. It's the ultimate connectivity and control hub.
So it's a choice between a perfectly optimized, self-contained system versus a highly connected, voice-first command center.
The best choice for you really depends on the tech you already own.
It really does.
Yep.
So here's a final thought for you to chew on. Considering the Cube's cutting-edge Wi-Fi 6E is paired with, well, a slow Ethernet port and very little storage, does that make the Apple TV 4K with its powerful A15 chip and massive storage the more fundamentally sound and truly future-proof device in the long run?
A great question to end on. They're both fantastic, but your decision really pivots on whether you prioritize that seamless ecosystem performance or that all-in-one hands-free convenience.
To find the latest prices and deals on both the Fire TV Cube and the Apple TV 4K, be sure to check out the links in the description below.
And if you found this deep dive helpful, please subscribe to the Tech Talk Central channel. Thanks for joining us.